Nancy News. News you can use.
On March 20th, Donald Trump signed yet another executive order. This executive order intends to defund and dismantle the United States Department of Education. His Education Secretary, Linda McMahon, will oversee the closure of the department. A lot of damage will be done with this executive order.
He also will sign executive orders addressing school choice, ending funding for public schools that support critical race theory and other divisive measures in their curriculums.
Karoline Leavitt, the Trump administration's current press secretary, defends the dismantling of the Education Department, claiming America's broken and failing education system will be better off if schools were run and funded by either state and local governments or privately run and funded charter schools. This sentiment is not only wrong, it's dangerous. Nevertheless, like the other members of Trump's administration, Karoline Leavitt is a DEI hire, an unqualified, inadequately educated white woman whose only qualifying merit in this administration is her loyalty to Trump and her white evangelical Christian nationalist upbringing and beliefs. The lies Miss Leavitt parrots for the administration is then repeated by the media.
The Department of Education has never educated a child. All it has ever done is stolen money from the taxpayers for more regulation that has hurt our children's education, and it's about time a president does something about it, and thank God President Trump is.
In reality, Trump's attack on federally funded education will hurt MAGA supporters most. Red states receive more federal funding for education than blue states. Let's look at Oklahoma and Massachusetts, for example. Once again, Trump cannot completely get rid of the Department of Education without congressional approval. What he can do, though, and what we need to be really concerned about, is defunding public schools or threatening schools who have inclusive curriculums, who have AP African American studies, who celebrate Latinos or any other kind of diversity in their school. They can easily lose funding, and schools are already being threatened. Giving each state the responsibility to run and fund schools leaves our children vulnerable to indoctrination from biases on both sides, from Republicans and Democrats, from the radical left and the radical right. Our children need an education, not indoctrination from who's ever the governor of their state at the time. Call your local, state, and federal representatives and tell them to save our school.
Nancy News. News you can use.